Thunder! What up, DA Squad? I'm D. And I'm Ash. And we're back with another video. We told you guys last time that we were going to come back and explain some things to you guys. So that's what we're here to do. But know that we're going to have plenty more videos now. Alright, so just a couple things to go around.
Keep going.
Depression is a big thing going on. It doesn't just pick and choose who it wants. It's a real big problem and disability that somebody does have. When you think of depression, you don't know what others are going through or how they're dealing with things. One thing that made me go through depression and go into this black hole was I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in February of 2010. It's been 12 years, thank you, Jesus. And I'll talk a little bit about that. We did make a video, though, for you like 2 years ago, but it kind of...
right, because it's 2022, yeah.
It kind of messed up on us, you know. The audio was gone, and a 10-minute video ended up being a 10-second video because it just fast forward. So we kind of don't know what happened, but I'm going to explain a little bit to you about the situation anyways. So, I became sick. I had numerous tests done for a whole year. Everything that was being tested kept coming back negative. And then just one day out the blue, you know, we was horsing around and the arm just brushed against my breast, and I went and did an exam, and it was like the size of an egg. Like it just hurt. And I went to the doctors. We found out I had a biopsy done, and that's when I found out. So I had to go through, I had to have 2 surgeries. I went through chemo. Chemo damaged my nerve, so I didn't get that last treatment of chemo done. And then I did radiation for a while. And then I ended up having to take in medicine afterwards. And I still take it. It's hormonal therapy. So, yeah, that's what ended up getting me to deal with depression. Is it gone? No. Am I better? Yeah, I would say so. But, not everybody can tell. So that's my little story of what I deal with, on a daily basis. So, if you notice, if I'm never in a video or anything like that, or why we end up not doing videos, is because of that. It's very hard to get out of this little hole you get yourself into, and it gets to be a little bit hard.
Not even just a hole that you go into. It's like a dark space that you can't seem to come out of.
And Ash knows a little bit about that because she's dealt with it, and the only reason why we were able to get a hold of that is because I know what depression looks like. Due to the fact that I've dealt with it. So I kind of understood and was paying attention to things, and I noticed she was there. Did you want to explain anything in particular of what got you there?
I don't know exactly the point that got me to it, but it's just at like certain points in time, it just felt like nobody really cared. Felt like I was trapped and by myself. I mean, there's points where I still feel like that, but it gets to a point where all you want to do is just like stay to yourself. The only time you like laugh and smile is like when you're around people trying to fake like you're fine. And like when people ask if you're okay, you don't know exactly like what to tell them. So the first thing that comes to mind is that you're fine, knowing that you're really not.
So true, so true. Anything else?
No.
Did you want to give any pointers to anybody that? Well, first, how have you overcome it? What have you done to overcome how you feel it, and as you said, being in that dark place? How have you overcome it?
I mean, there's really not. The only thing that I can say is like, how do I word it? I haven't overcome it completely yet. I mean, there's still points where I'm still trapped in that dark place, but I don't know exactly like how to word it, but I mean, just like binge watching certain like shows, it makes me happy. Listening to music makes me happy. Just when you can compare yourself to a character on a show and following how they overcame certain things on the show, if you do that, then it'll make it like a little bit better.
So that's what you're saying, watching different people on
And
different
relating
shows
to
and
it.
relating to
Yeah.
it. Okay. As myself, I can't really say, as I have to agree with Ash, you know, I haven't really overcome, but I don't think anybody really ever overcomes that.
Because even though you feel like you're at a point where you don't feel like you're in that dark place anymore, there's still gonna be like a small, tiny place that's still gonna be there. Like, you might be like happy and stuff, but there's gonna be something in your mind that's still telling you certain things, you know?
Right, that's true. So also, so if you ever end up into a situation or end up in anything like that, please reach out to other people. Some people don't know the signs or don't know what to do or say to other people, but in the sense, there are a lot of people that end up committing suicide and don't know, other people don't know why. Well, if you ever see that person acting different or saying different things or just not being able to talk and block themselves from the world, please go and talk to them. You know, let them know that you're there. Let them know that you care, and you'll definitely see the difference in the help that you can do for a person. Suicide, depression, a lot of that all goes through. There's bullying, like there's so many different ways of getting depressed or being depressed, and there's so many different ways of things and why somebody ends up committing suicide, and we definitely don't want anybody doing any of that.
Not just that, there's people. Okay, so there's people that want help but find themselves to where they can't find the right help. Because you have people who try to reach out, and the person that they're reaching out to isn't really helpful because they turn the situation onto them and what they're dealing with. So with people that are like dealing with depression and stuff, you just have to sit and listen. Don't interrupt or like talk. Just like sit and listen, you know? And there's like people that don't want to commit suicide, you know? They just want to hurt themselves. to like a point where they're trying to punish themselves for the things that they felt like they did wrong. Like, people think like when you like self-harm and stuff, it's because you want to kill yourself. Sometimes that's not even the reason why people do it in the first place. It is a main reason, but there's different reasons to it, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. And Sissy, you said you wanted to say something?
What do you want to tell people who are feeling sad that you want to feel better?
I want to talk to them.
You want to talk to them? Okay.
What do you want to
say
talk to them about?
Huh?
What do you want to talk to them about?
What would you say to them?
Is it going to take a long time?
You're going to say to them, is it going to take a long time?
Take a long time for what?
I got online school.
Oh my God.
Well, we know she didn't understand the situation, so is there anything else you want to say, Ash?
No.
Well, that's the end of this channel, this video.
You know
today.
what channel? The end of the channel. Hold up now.
It's the end of the video, not the channel. But if you ever feel like you go through a situation like that, always comment and below. Let us know. We'll talk to you, and we'll definitely listen as well. So
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications to get notified every time we upload a new video. Subscribe and join the squad.
all right, that's it. Deuces, DA Squad.
That's D, and I'm Ash.
Deuces, like, no, I'm D.
And I'm Ash.
And this is, well, you know who she is.
Sissy.
Deuces, DA Squad.